A couple of hundred people or so enjoyed the sun here, but for most of you it was probably a case of just bearing it as temperatures got into the high 30s. Most people were urged to just stay indoors. Everyone here is loving the heat, but they're loving it because they've got the water right behind me to jump into when it gets too much. Elsewhere, it's causing train delays, it's stopping people working, and hospitals are expecting to fill up with people that suffer from heat stroke. In fact, even in places like this, the water isn't completely safe. There's been reports nationwide of people getting into difficulty or even dying tragically because they don't realise how cold the water's going to be. Frankly, if you come out today in this kind of heat and you don't think something's up, you need to think again.
It's getting quite worrying now, and you've got to think about climate change and stuff with all this going on. Like, if it is like what it is now, then gosh, in like 5 years or 10 years, it's going to be much worse.
Yes. I am quite worried because I don't think, unless we do something, it's not going to stop.
It's all pretty set up really. The kids are going to school in light clothes. They've got loads of water. They're being sort of kept indoors. As long as everybody's sensible and doesn't travel too far, I think it's a great opportunity to enjoy a bit of sunshine.
From one watering hole to another, it's also a question how animals keep cool in this. So I paid a visit to Bristol Zoo to find out.
Well, it's an interesting one because the animals we keep at the zoo, a lot of them come from warmer climates anyway. So when we do have hot conditions or warm conditions here, it really does sometimes suit the animals' needs anyway. So these are African penguins from South Africa, and so they're quite used to warm conditions. So a lot of people think of penguins as coming from cold areas, and they think of penguins as Christmas and like in the snow. These don't. To these birds, this is quite a normal day, and they're quite well adapted to cope with these warm conditions. And then on top of that, we do give extra water bodies, ice lollies and blocks and that sort of thing.
However you're keeping cool, I hope it's working for you because it's going to be the same again tomorrow.